Hey there, in this battery test of the Google Pixel 4a, I will show you just how good the Pixel 4a battery life actually is in real everyday usage. We'll watch some videos, play some games, use the camera and see how much battery life it drains, and also what kind of screen on time you can expect. We'll play this video for 2 hours and see how much the phone drains battery. And let's go. So the video has been playing for 2 hours exactly now, and we still got 90%. So that means the Pixel 4a only used 10% to display a video for 2 hours, and that's mighty impressive. Be aware that the first 10 or 15% on this phone actually lasts a bit longer than usually. And for the next test we are going to play Subway Surfers game on the loop again for 2 hours. We currently got 90%, and in 2 hours we'll see how much we got. 2 hours of the gameplay of Subway Surfers is over on the Pixel 4a, and as you see it has got currently 69% battery left. So in 2 hours of gaming it used up 21%. And if you are constantly gaming on the device without doing anything else, you could potentially get 9.5 hours of gaming, which is very impressive indeed on the Pixel 4a, as it doesn't really have that huge battery. However, I find the battery life on the Pixel 4a really amazing. Also, if you check the back of the phone, you can see that it is completely cold. Other phones get rather hot during these gaming tests, and that only shows how good the processor on the Pixel 4a is and how power efficient it is. Right, the next test is going to be a flashlight test, where we're basically going to turn on the flashlight and leave it running for an hour and see how much battery it consumes. By the way, the flashlight on the Pixel 4a is incredibly good. Let's leave it for an hour now and see how much battery it uses. Currently, as you see, it's 69%. So the flashlight has been running for around an hour now, and I actually used the phone a bit more than that. However, in 1 hour since the flashlight was running, it actually consumed only 8% of the battery. It went from 69 to 61, and if you were to run this flashlight constantly, and if you were to drain the battery from 100 to 0, you could expect to get around 12.4 hours, which is amazing. By the way, on the older Pixel 2 model, I was only able to get like 3 or 4 hours of flashlight time, while on this new 4a you can get 3 times longer, or even 4 times, actually 4 times longer duration, and the flashlight actually on the 4a is slightly brighter than on the 2. So yeah, this is a huge improvement. For the next test we are going to take 200 pictures with the camera. We are going to set it to auto HDR, so it also processes images. We'll take 200 images and see how much battery it consumes. So I currently have 58% battery left, and I'm going to take around 200 images now. Basically of basic things like apples, peppers, bananas and so on. I'm currently around 100 images, and the camera starts getting slow as it takes time to process the stuff. So I'm done taking images, and the battery level is at 53%. Before I started it was at 58, and it took me almost 8 minutes to take 200 pictures. So we used 5% of battery to take 200 images, so potentially with a completely full battery we could take 4000 images, and that's pretty cool. Definitely the battery life for image taking on this Pixel 4a is better than the older Pixel devices. That's cool. Alright, for the next test I'm going to record a video of 30 minutes length, and we'll see how much battery it actually consumes. So the video has been recording on the Pixel 4a for half an hour now, and the Pixel 4a is noticeably a bit warm, but not too hot. And let's see the battery. it's at 40%. When we started it was at 53%. So 13% usage in half an hour. So if you are using 100% of your battery to record videos, you can expect to get 3.4 to 4 hours of video recording time. And that's quite impressive indeed. The next test for the 4A is going to be a GPS test. I will start GPS and basically walk outside for an hour and see how much battery it consumes. As you see, currently got 38%. So the GPS has been running for an hour now and we still got 30%. We started with 38% and that means we only used 8% to run GPS with screen on for an hour. And so if you were to use your Pixel 4a as only a GPS device on the full battery, you can expect it to last 12 to 13 hours, which is incredibly impressive considering the size of the battery on this phone. After leaving the Pixel 4a untouched for the night, the Pixel 4a drained 4% of the battery life. So that's not too bad at all. For next test, I'm simply going to browse web and watch videos till the battery is completely exhausted, and we'll see what kind of total screen time we can get on the Pixel 4a. So the battery is at 4% now, and I managed to get 3 more hours of screen time watching some videos and browsing internet. So that's really cool. So in total, in my settings, as you can see, I have had 9 hours and 27 minutes of screen time. If we consider that we used about 10% to use a flashlight and also some other stuff which wasn't really that highly effective, we can expect to get around 10 to 12 hours of mixed usage on screen. 10 hours if you are using your flashlight a lot, or about 12 hours if you're using only your screen for watching videos and basic stuff such as GPS and stuff like that. So that's mighty impressive. So in short, you can expect to get like 10 hours of games playback. If you're using flashlight, you can expect to get like 12 hours of flashlight. If you're taking an image and you're taking that pretty fast, you can take like 4,000 images, which is really nice. And if you're shooting video, you can expect to get 3.4 to 4 hours of recording time. And for GPS usage, yeah, it's quite impressive indeed. Overall, I'm very impressed with the battery life of the Pixel 4a, and I wasn't expecting to get such awesome results from this tiny battery on this phone. So yeah, if you're looking for excellent battery life phone, the Pixel 4a is definitely winner. So the battery life is at 3% now, and let's plug it in and see how fast it charges. We will start a timer and see at what speeds it charges. I'm charging it with a 3 amp charger. At 5 minutes we are at 13%, a 10% gain in 5 minutes, which is very cool. It has taken almost 9 minutes to reach 20%. It has taken almost 15 minutes to reach 30%, 27 minutes to reach 50%, and 49 minutes to reach 80%. 1 hour and 20 minutes to reach a full charge. Here are also charging times for the Pixel 4a. The battery on the new Pixel 4a is definitely amazing. Not only it can last for such a long time, it also charges really fast. And if you're looking for excellent battery life phone, the Pixel 4a is probably one of your best choices out there. If this video was helpful to you, make sure to hit the like button. Also, if you want to see more videos about the Pixel 4a, then make sure to subscribe, as we'll be releasing them very soon. See you!